All right. Hi, everybody. Excuse me. What's up, everyone? Uh-oh. Hang on. Wait, let me fix. As a heads up, we're still troubleshooting to try and figure out why Tits hasn't been launching things at me since the update last week. So, I guess that was almost like a week and a half ago now, but you know. Yeah. All right. Oh, sorry. I got sidetracked. All right. We are... Oops, I need to fix what game OBS thinks we're playing. But yeah, hi guys. What is up? There we go. So Infinity Nikki is going to be going into maintenance for like an hour in the middle of my stream because they're adding the two like new banners for 4-star outfits that they usually do in the middle of the month, or like later in the month from like whenever they added the big 5-star banner. And rather than play Infinity Nikki and then run into problems, we're gonna play Final Fantasy 14, and we're gonna do the last facet that we need to do quests for. And then maybe, where am I on reputation? Maybe finish up the Qatari, do the Pixies. I think I need a few more days with the dwarves. I've kind of been slacking off. But yeah, anyway. Now that we are here, let's talk to Bethrick and get this party started. Bethrick has caught the scent of something fragrant coming from your general direction. You know what? Maybe I do want to do this on... Was this a food or medicine-focused quest? I guess we'll find out. Sniff, sniff. What a pleasant aroma. Why are you smelling me? Pray forgive me. I couldn't help but notice the fragrance of herbs and spices about you. Are you perchance, or by chance, a culinarian? I am? Why are you smelling me? So, you're the guest I've heard so much about. I had no idea you were an artisan. Really? My reputation doesn't precede me at this point? No doubt of the highest order to keep the company with the Crystal Exarch. This is such an honor. Ash, no, bad. Goodness me, where are my manners? My name is Bethrick, resident veterinarian and overseer of the Facet of Nourishing. Now I know what you're thinking. There's no way this grisly monster of a man is fit to handle animals. However, you look like a gentleman. But you'd be wrong. In fact, my scars only came about from handling in the Amuro. I can believe it. Don't let their docile appearance fool you. They can be quite feisty. Speaking of which, I have a patient due for an examination. Would you care to join me? I won't twist your arm on the matter, but if you a mind to humor me, you can find me over at the Amuro launch. No, Ash. No sniffa. Bad. Maybe... Okay, the original plan was... What? Twitch panels, then... overlays, and then more emotes. I might reshuffle that, and, like I was saying, I might reshuffle that. We're still prioritizing the overlay stuff, but maybe after I should raise the money for the next batch of emotes so that I can get a fucking spray bottle for you guys. No, not even a little sniffa. So curiosity got the better of you, eh? The poor girl was hurt transporting cargo, and her sadly misguided owner let her wounds get infected. I insisted she stay here until she's made a full recovery. Rolled up newspaper, whatever works. True, but Buffy has a your character here emote that is spray bottle. So, I mean, she does also have a couple of bonk ones, I think, but I'm self-aware enough to know I probably need a spray bottle for myself, too. What are you saying, Ash? Now then, let's have a look at you. Also, hey, Danny. The swelling's down. And so is the inflammation. A few more days and you should be fit to fly again. I think I will switch to doing this on Alchemist after this quest. She's by far the sweetest animal I've had the pleasure of caring for, and she loves to be pet. Why don't you come closer and see for yourself? Get to pet the offer? Oh, come now. How can you say no to those starry eyes and that come hither and pet me snout? I can't let me pet. Go on, she won't bite. But the 7! Are you saying... Is it... Hang on. Is it 7 herbs and spices Kentucky Fried? Are you saying you smell Kentucky Fried? Ash? The injured Umbra looks at you longingly. Perhaps petting her, as Bethrick suggests, will soothe her. Pet, pet. Pet, pet. Hey. My word. I've never seen her take to a stranger so quickly. Why, it's as if you've touched her very soul. You've a knack for caretaking. Oh, please. I haven't even touched chocobo racing on this character yet. It calls to mind a gift the Amuro were said to possess long ago. As you've no doubt noticed, the Amuros serve as steeds for transport and the delivery of goods such as, or much like chocobos. The key difference between them, however, is that Amuro were born of magic. Also, thank you, Ash. First of all, yes. Also, canonically, no, they do not. Canonically, they removed this quest from A Realm Reborn, but there used to be a quest when we were helping the Domans go from Horizon to, or not Horizon, Vesper Bay to Mordona, where we had to, like, get a cloth and make it smell like nice-smelling herbs to cover an old man's face because he so was disgusted by the way chocobos smell. Which tracks, because if you know anything about how chickens in real life smell, yeah, it's not great. Exactly, chocobo stinky. A variety of lizards enchanted by mages in the days of the Ronkan Empire. refined further into what we now know as Amuro through selective breeding. These arcane magics allowed them to sense the souls of their masters, and even speak. Alas, when the Empire fell, the techniques used in raising the Amuro were lost. While they no longer possess their preternatural abilities of old, they've retained the ability to fly. Oh, what I wouldn't give to chase the wind and touch the sky. To be an Amuro! I thought I was about to be like, couldn't you just ride one and do exactly that? But he wants to be an Amuro, not ride an Amuro. It's nice having dreams. There is no finer animal in all of creation. To be reborn as a majestic Amuro would be a blessing. Of course, I can understand if you do not share in my enthusiasm. There you are. I've been looking all over for you. Lasana, what a pleasant surprise. Finally come for that lecture on Amuro taxonomy? I've no time for your babble of animal facts. You're needed at the stable. An Amuro has been brought in from the fields, and it seems to be ill. We fear it may be poison. Poison? I'll be there at once. If the situation is as dire as it seems, I may have need of your assistance. Please say you'll come with me. Yeah, sure. To be fair, Ash, would that actually cover the smell? Or would that just make it smell like stinky chicken smell multiplied by the size of a chocobo and car air freshener? You might just end up creating a whole new olfactory abomination. Can I switch? Will it let me? Oh, it will. Okay, cool. Sweet. Never fear. Dr. Shizune is here. It sickens me to my stomach every time. The poor beast. Hi, buddy. Oh, wait, this is a sad one. I can't roll my R's when I'm trying to say words, but I can make animal sounds. You're here. Good. I've just finished a cursory examination. Outwardly, he shows no signs of severe injury, but he has indeed been poisoned. Judging by his breathing, it's already caused inflammation of his windpipe. We must hurry and identify the toxin. Who would do such a thing? Poachers. They've been hunting Amuro, cutting out their tongues and leaving them to die on our doorsteps for some time now. We've increased our patrols of the perimeter, but they've proven more resourceful than we thought. At least this time, we succeeded in denying them their prize. And for that, we are grateful. But we must act quickly. Bethric, I leave him in your capable hands. Bethric, is everything all right? Oh, yes, of course. Only the poachers used poison-laced feed bearing a striking resemblance to our stores. This Amuro likely believed they were from the Crystarium. He trusted them, and they took advantage of his innocence. Would that I could make them see the error of their ways. But I fear such wicked hearts are beyond reason. I can only try to undo the damage they've caused. And to do that, I would ask your assistance. Come, there's no time to waste. Yeah, they are monsters. How could you hurt poor little guy? poor Amuro. Please, do what you can for him. I shall. Hi, Sam. All right. Thank you for coming. I've identified the poacher's poison. I was muted. The betrayal. However, producing an antidote will prove to be much more delicate process than I was expecting. You see, this Amuro is of a different breed than those I'm accustomed to caring for. All those you've seen here in the Crystarium are greytails. Our patient, however, is a Barub skipper from a region long since lost to the flood. Under normal circumstances, I would be beside myself with excitement. He may very well be the last of his kind. Meaning there can be no room for error in the preparation of an antidote. This task calls for an artisan of surpassing skill, one who understands the heart of these blessed creatures. Shizune, I believe this is why fate guided your steps to me. I beg of you, help me save this Amuro. You got it. I knew I could. What do you say? I knew I could count on you. Yes. Based on his blood work and my knowledge of greytail philosophy or physiology, I've put together a list of ingredients that should produce a rather potent antidote. The rest falls to you. All right. Time to fire up Teamcraft. Non-sponsored, but if you like crafting in this game, Teamcraft is like game-changing. Just need to after I am on Teamcraft and update my inventory information for no reason in particular. Boop. And this is to craft what now? Oh shoot, I think I fucked up something. Let me try. Yeah, we know. Guys, if I'm on the last one of these, assume that I know how these quests work. Just give me the heads up once, and then what am I doing? And then leave me alone. Crystarium deliveries. Edible antidote. That is not the right crafting list. Oh, maybe this is the one I wanted to use. Okay. Edible antidote. There we go. All right, now what all do I actually have to... oh. Let me, for no reason in particular, teleport to my apartment for just a second. Okay. I may actually have to go to Gridania for this. Hang on. Because I need to buy 2 antidotes. Or, wait a minute. Hold on. Before I do that. Wait. I'm lazy. I'm just gonna go back to my apartment, then try to remember. Well, no. Because if I do have to buy it. We're good. I'm okay. Slightly tired because I was up late last night because my mom wasn't feeling well and she went to the emergency room. And, like, she's fine, but they make you wait for, like, forever at the emergency room. So... And I wasn't going to be able to sleep well until I got the information. She was just... The doctor doesn't know, or, like, they didn't know why she was having issues, but she has, like, her actual checkup tomorrow. So, okay. Elias has all of my, like... stuff. So... Oh, I probably could have... I'm stupid. I could have just done this. Okay, I've got none. But also, let me just look in here real quick. I have... one of these. Still gonna have to gather a second one. Okay. But... let me just sell these. There we go. Okay, I want Albgast. Is that this way or is it the other way? Other side. Okay. Yeah, I mean, she is 70, like, she's very healthy for a 75-year-old, but she is 75, so, you know, she needs to take care of her health. I need 2 of these. There we go. Oh, no. Hang on. I just realized this is gonna be dumb. Because, okay. I need to update this number. Because these craft 3 in each turn and is 3. So, 18. I need to craft 18, not 6. Because team craft isn't smart when it comes to this particular kind of situation. There. Now, let's try that again, shall we? I'm glad I caught that. There we go. I thought something seemed weird when I realized that it was saying I only needed to gather, like, 2 of things that I did not have in my inventory. Alright, to the fringes. Ooh, where in the fringes? Okay, so peering stones is going to be the fastest way to get to where we need to go. Mm-hmm. Anyway. It does feel like nostalgic being back here after being in Shadowbringers. I actually really, really like the day theme for the fringes. Now, is this one of the things I need to gather? Let's see. We need persimmon leaf and we need holy basil. Here we go. Can I gather from a different node so that way I can at least try to avoid having 7 of these sitting in my inventory? Is that a thing I can do, game? Please? Sorry, 7 or 8. Please just gather one. Yes! I try so hard to avoid ending up with extra materials. I wish they would give us a skill that would allow us to just gather one of an item, regardless of the bonus of the node or the chance at getting one of those procs that gives us more. Persimmon leaves are over here. Perfect. 6 exactly. And then we need to go to Yangsha, switch over to Minor, head over to Namai. And hey, oh no, wait. Oh wait, that was all right. We ended up with extras, but it's fine. Let's head back to the Crystarium. And we're doing this on alchemy because I got, yes, yeah, all my crafters are at 80 plus now, so might as well do this on the job that makes the most sense. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Oh wait, but I can do this now, at least with these. At least with the low-level quests, because I'm level 80, I can do this the easy way. best crafting skill in the game. Please, Square Enix, don't take it away from me. And we're submitting all of those. And deliver! There you are, not a moment too soon. At a glance, I can tell this is of exceptional quality, but I'll leave nothing to chance. After I've tested its efficacy, I'll begin administering the antidote right away. Yes, we know how these work, thank you, game. It looks like Skip is going to pull through, and it's all thanks to you. Skip? Ah, you weren't here for that, were you? He may reside here at the Crystarium for some time, and we thought it best to give him a name. Being a skipper from the Berube region, we thought Skip to be a suitable moniker. Berube? I have no idea how that's supposed to be pronounced. We're not quite out of the woods yet, but if we continue treatments, the poison should be gone from his system soon enough. Though I must say, I did not expect you to be such an accomplished apothecary. Indeed, the antidote's effectiveness has exceeded all my expectations. In my experience, such exemplary work only comes from one deeply concerned for the well-being of their patients, and it certainly shows here. Truly, you are an inspiration. Would that I had met you in my youth. Perhaps then I could have... or perhaps not. Pay no mind to my ramblings of the past. We can but focus on the present, that being the recovery of our dear Skip. Yeah. I am an Amuro enthusiast. Thank you for acknowledging me, game. His recovery is proceeding apace, but there's still the matter of... Yeah? Shizune, what a pleasant surprise. I was just about to go and check on Skip, as well as administer another dose of your medicine. Care to join me? Of course. The worst has passed, but he still has trouble eating on his own. Until he shows further improvement, I've decided to keep him on a mostly liquid diet. Needless to say, we've kept him well hydrated, and our flavorful fare, such that it is, has somehow managed to keep up his appetite. Your wounds are healing quite nicely, Skip. Still, he needs a lot of rest. I'll feel better once he's regained the strength to walk. Though it still beggars belief that he's even here. An honest-to-God's Berube skipper. Even assuming some few escaped the flood all those years ago, their domestication should have left them ill-suited to survive in the wild. Obviously, Skip is proof to the contrary, but it begs the question. If they found sanctuary here in Norvrant, why would he leave? Was it a curiosity of people that led you to Lakeland? I can only imagine your horror when you realize the poacher's intentions. But enough fretting. Skip is safe now, and there's still much to be done to ensure his swift recovery. I must thank you again for that antidote. It's proven surprisingly effective, despite how little we know of his breed, and there have been no side effects from its usage. However, because Skip has needed so much rest, it will be that much harder for him to regain his physical strength. Do you think it possible you could prepare dietary supplements for him? Something easy on the stomach, but high in nutrition to help restore his stamina. Sure. Truly you are a saint. I'll leave you to your work then. Yeah. Hi Zev, you stalking me again? Alright, and this is nutrient-rich porridge. Okay, we need 18. Because once again, it's stacks of 3, and as much as I love... Okay, I gotta go back to my apartment to take care of, or grab some stuff, because that is the easy way for me to do things. Oh no, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, right. The quests, like, ask for 18, but it's 6 turn-ins, so if I just type 6, Teamcraft is gonna be like, 6, yes. Here's enough for 2 craft. And I'm like, no, I want 6 craft. Hi, fellas. You being good? Raisins. Cooking ingredients. I know raisins can be bought, I think here. Can they not be bought from the housing NPCs? I should have checked that. Oh, whoops, no, they can't be. Fair enough. In that case, we listen when Teamcraft speaks. So I want to go to Gridania. Oh, wait. Well, I guess I can... Leaves apartment, remembers I need to grab stuff from Summoning Bell. Anyway. Oh, it's fine. It's whatever. There were probably more efficient ways I could have handled this, but... Alright, we're looking for Sasamero. Who is not this NPC. There we go. Yes? Yes. Alright, give me grapes. Or, not grapes, raisins. And then from here, Martin should have step milk. There we go. It's not hoarding, it's investing my inventory for future crafts that I need to do. Fringes. Where in the fringes? Okay, I see. We want to go to Castrum. Nope. Castrum Oriens. Over where? Ah, I see. It's not hoarding. When I don't need them anymore, I get rid of them. But, like, I'm finally at a point with selling items that were in my inventory that I can start crafting more stuff from my crafting log. And I'm gonna need the things that I've been hanging on to for that. I'm not on the right crafter. Or gatherer. We're supposed to be here for wheat. There we go. I thought something looked right or wrong. And then we just need one more gather of you. Yeah, I was right. Technically it was 2, but we got what we needed. And then these beets are in Ilmeg. What am I doing? What am I doing? Ugh. And we want to flap over here by the... I almost called this a river, but I don't think it's actually a river. It's a lake. Oh, I just flew right over what I wanted. Here we go. Okay, please just gather one. Damn it. Alright, well, I'm probably gonna need that extra anyway. And now we wait 2 seconds because there. Now I can just hit the return button. Oh. Culinarian. Alright. We might as well do it all on Culinarian then, because we can. Gear. Fun. Oh, it'd help if I didn't accidentally typo things. Alright, you have a good night, Ash. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Have a good eat. Garabanian flour. Here we go. Synthesis to... Gimme. Hydrate! How dare you! Water. Okay, everybody, pause your check and stretch to got 2 of those, and why do I not just... Not society quests, not those. No. Class, Crystarium, nutrient-rich porridge. Oh, the rest of these are all food-related, so I guess I'll do the rest of this on Culinarian. Crafting method, quick... Oh, I've never crafted it before, so there is no quick crafting method. Or quick synthesis. Quick synthesis. I can talk. There. Oh, why did I... No! My Culinarian isn't high enough level for me to just... high quality this stuff in one move anymore. It was nice while it lasted. Just get all this crafted up. What if I... Will this speed it up at all? Maybe, maybe not. Kinda. Oh. Well. There we go. 2 more. I keep missing the good quality stuff and my chances to use Precise Touch. I'm so sad. Alright, here we go. Last one. Zev, your materia is ready. There we go. All right. The sooner we can get the skip up and about, the better. We're counting on you for that supplement. Yep, here you go. I know I'm not able to carry any more purple scripts game. Ask me how much I care. Wonderfully done, Shizune. Why, I'm tempted to sample this myself. In fact, I think I will. Oh my word, this is absolutely delicious. And no doubt full of bursting with nutrients. Yes, yes, this will do nicely. Weirdo. This is more than enough to see Skip back on his feet. Thank you. He'll be pleasantly surprised, I'm sure. More so if you should have time to pay him a visit. Oh, Skip. Whenever I look at him, I'm reminded of my youth. Despite my appearances now, I was rather foolhardy in my day. What a time that was, diving headlong into the thick of battle, axe in hand, astride my faithful Amuro. Every job was carried out to the letter, by any means necessary. There was nothing I wouldn't do for a bit of coin. The headsman, they used to call me. That's all in the past. I'm a veterinarian, motivated not by coin, but my love of Amuro. And as a fellow enthusiast, I hope I can turn to you again in the future should I have need of assistance. Yeah. And now we're considered an Amuro lover. It's so nice being recognized. You really shouldn't sneak up on me like that. It wouldn't do to leave the Crystarium's Amuro without their veterinarian. But since you're here, would you care to join me on a trip to the rookery? I think you'll be happy to see how Skip's condition has improved. Sure. Bye! He's not yet able to fly, but it's quite a relief to see him walking again. We'll need to keep a close eye on him and adjust his diet as his condition improves. Speaking of which, Skip, it's time to eat. Nom nom nom. What's the little plant coming out of it? Is that, do you guys garnish your animals' meals? Still wary, I see. He refuses to eat anything unless I or one of the stable hands taste it first. It's all right, Skip. Shizune prepared this especially for you. That's the way. Keep eating like that, and you'll build back your strength in no time at all. Would that his heart could be so easily mended. In light of his ordeal, I can understand his apprehension at the approach of our stable hands. But even the presence of other Amuro leave him in a panic. It would be foolish to return him to the wild in his present state, but to continue caring for him here would prove no less difficult for him. Every day I feed him, I tend to his wounds. Yet he refuses so much as glance in my direction. What's this? He would allow you to gaze into those limpid pools of raven black? Could it be he's finally ready to open his heart to us? To me? Come, Skip. Let's show Shizune the true strength of our friendship. Wow. So strong. Much friendship. Well, it seems, at least, he's regained the spring in his step. Perhaps we should return to the mean. There's still more work to be done. Hang on, let me... I suspect you hear this quite often, but I cannot thank you enough for all your help. Were it in my power, I would hire you as my personal apothecary. I am not available to hire. I mean, me, the person behind the streamer, am available for hire. Shizune Daskar, Warrior of Light Extraordinaire, is not available for hire. I have too many jobs already. I could finally rest easy knowing that Amuro had quality fare. That's not to say if we failed to take good care of them, mind you. But there's no denying the fruits of your work. As a matter of fact, your supplements have already done wonders for Skip's stomach. His appetite has returned, and his bowel function is markedly improved. I don't know if I needed to know that. Which is why I believe it is time we move to the next stage of his treatment. Having rested for so long, I suspect Skip's muscles suffer from some degree of atrophy, which is why I need you to create a new supplement to help strengthen his muscles. Are you up to the challenge? I can be. But we've got an ad break. I'm going to use that ad break to get myself some nom-noms. So I will be right back. Alright, I am... Oop, that's not what I wanted. Okay. So, I have food. And we're gonna set up fortifying soup. We need 18 once again. I don't understand why they didn't just make it craft one of. Oh, looks like I actually have some of this stuff already. Hang on. The other reason why I hang on to certain things. Fuck having to deal with timed nodes. Let's see here. Alamegan salt crystals. Might be... Are they over here? Hang on. Oh, it's in my inventory already. Whoops. But... we do need Highland spring water. I'm gonna go ahead and dump... Oh, I can... Well, I sell that and that. I think this is stuff that ended up in my inventory because of... I don't know why some of this stuff is in here. There we go. From when we were doing Blue Mage stuff. some monster parts probably ended up in my inventory that I did not clean up. And we want to start in Lakeland. We are officially at the point where everything we need to gather is in Shadowbringer's zones. Where in Lakeland? Near the Ostal Imperative. Also, welcome back from the ads, everybody. Now let's get us some purple carrots. I also grab some of this. And then we're actually going to do this in the order of not how it's listed by zone, but what gatherer needs to be used. So we're gonna get mushrooms next. And I should be able to get those right here. Yep. And then Highland water from Ilmag. I'm gonna refill my water. Because, oops, I should have done that during the ad break. Hang on. No, go this way. I see you. Here we go. And now we can go back to the Crystarium again. Because we have everything we need. There we go. And now we make some fortifying soup. Oh, wait a minute. What friend was by? I thought I saw Zev at... Huh? Oh, she must have moved super fast. Because, yeah, I thought I saw Zev at the Etherite. But somehow she got to Bethrick before me? Huh? I mean, Zev, there... Oh, shit. There's a VOD, so I can always review the tape later. / gaslight? Yeah, that's what I thought. Nah. Alright, hey there, Bethrick. And deliver. How is it you make something so simple seem such a delicacy? I believe this warrants another sampling. Oh my, yes. This is fantastic. If it is as nutritious as it is delicious, and I have no reason to believe it isn't, Skip is in for a treat. Oh, look at that, I leveled. This should be more than enough to see Skip to full recovery. He's grown quite fond of mealtime, you know. Though I think that's mostly due to your handiwork. You should see the way he perks up at the mere mention of your name. But I worry that what will happen when you're gone, and another sickly Amuro is brought to the stables. Maybe instead of me, like, relying on me doing all the work for you, you should learn from me. When it falls to me to prepare the medicine needed for their convalescence. Don't you usually prepare their medicine? You'll be fine. A part of me hoped you'd never think to ask me that. I suppose there's no harm in telling you. As I mentioned once before, I once enjoyed the companionship of an Amuro. Back when I still worked as a mercenary, we were inseparable. Until one fateful day when he was gravely wounded, trying to protect me from sin-eaters. I brought him back here to the Crystarium with all haste, but the resources were scarce, and a caretaker for Amuro was unheard of, let alone a proper veterinarian. so I took matters into my own hands, using my personal store of medical supplies. It wasn't until he began convulsing that I realized the dosage was too strong. I could only watch in horror as he thrashed about in pain, screaming, pleading for help. Then suddenly, he grew still. I swore then and there that no man or beast would die by my hands ever again. The next day, I traded in my axe for books to learn all there is to know of Amuro and their care. That said, I've always been of the belief that any medicine to be administered should be prepared by one adept in the arts. After seeing all you've done to help Skip, I'm beginning to think I have more studying to do. Then study! Speaking of Skip, there's something I wish to discuss with you. But I fear I've taken up enough of your time as it is. Why don't you come back later after you've had a bit of rest? Nom. Good little Amuro. No doubt you're eager to learn how Skip is doing. Well, I'm happy to report that, thanks to your efforts and the care of our stable hands at Temenos Rickery, he's made a near full recovery. Physically, at least. The wounds of his heart yet remain. He sits about the stables brooding, avoiding contact with me, Knem, even the other Amuro. Before there can be any deliberation on whether he remain here or be released back to the wild, I must ensure he is sound in both body and mind. For that, I must once again ask for your help. I am loath to admit it, but you're the only one to whom Skip has shown any manner of affection. Not that I'm jealous, mind you. Merely an observation. The poor boy barely even eats, though I do recall he was quite willing to partake of the medicine you provided. And the way you gazed into each other's eyes as if he... Huh? My point is, I believe he would be willing to emerge from his seclusion for you. Would you try talking to him and see if he responds? Yeah, sure, no problem. He will answer your call, I'm sure of it. What? My goodness, to simply look at you seems to set his heart aflutter. Now that you have his attention, could you assure him that everything will be fine? Please, assure him everything will be fine. He has all but ignored us. I believe he will listen to you. Oh, no, that's not... There we go. Thank you for coming. Your presence at the rookery seems to have a way of lifting his spirits. It's okay, buddy. Everything will be fine. It's as if he's become a different creature altogether. He looks so happy, so carefree. Perhaps now I too can get through to him. Skip! Aw, you tried. Still, he regards me with that icy gaze. After all we have done to nurse him back to health, why is it only you to whom he shows affection? There is no denying that it was you who prepared the medicine that treated his poison, and I have no doubt Skip is aware of that fact. But surely there is more to his fondness for you than that. Perhaps it has to do with the Amuro's innate predisposition to magic. It is what allows them to sense the ether of others, though nowhere near as strongly as their ancestors. Indeed, so in tune were the Amuro of Eld with their riders, that they were often said to be of one mind. I can but wonder how much, or such a pairing from an early age, would influence cognitive development. Or if their breeder might... Ah, there I go, getting carried away again. What was I saying? Right, Skip's predisposition to magic. Perhaps he can sense your ether more strongly than ours, thereby giving him a greater understanding of your concern for his well-being. Maybe it's because my soul is like 8 times as dense as yours. Despite the lengths we have gone to heal his body, without you, I dare say we would never be able to heal his heart. Yet there still remains the matter of whether we keep Skip here at the Crystarium or return him to the wilds. I only want what's best for him, but I fear my decision will not be in line with what he desires. Oh, Skip, if only you could speak to us. Yeah, I know an Amuro that could interpret for him. You're acquainted with a talking Amuro? Truly? Oh, be still my beating heart. There is a name for such beasts in the Ronkan language. Tupac Amuro. The paragons of their kind. I never dared to dream meeting one would be possible. What a time to be alive! Please, Shizune, I beg of you, take me now. Take me to Volkdorf, to Amuro Paradise. Oh, there, buddy. That is to say, we must take Skip. Yes, that we might discern what it is that he wishes to do. Of course, this means we must traverse through Ilmeg, home of the Pixies. Do you suppose they would grant us passage? I am on a first-name basis with their king, so somehow it doesn't surprise me that you've befriended them. Still, I think it would be best to err on the side of caution. I must prepare a tribute for me and Skip. Oh, I must, okay, please, Shizune, we are strangers to the Pixies. It is the surest way for me and Skip to appease them. Alright. Thank you. Thank you so much. I promise I'll make this up to you one day. If there's anything you need, speak with Kanem and she will take care of the rest. She? Okay. Noted. Come for supplies, have you? Here you are. Do you have anything to say? Skip an error. Counting on you, Shizune. Alright. Offering of sweets. Boop. I'm gonna take some precautions. There we go. Skip an error, counting on you, Shizune. Yep, here you go. An appropriate gift. Goodness gracious, I've never seen such brilliant craftsmanship. I may be tempted to partake before we reach our destination. No. I just. Now, before we reach our final destination, we're to make a stop in Lida Laran, yes? Fear not, Shizune. Skip is in fine health, and I have no doubt he would travel near anywhere with you at his side. Or he would... Oh, I see what you're saying. Travel near anywhere, as in nearly. Let's be off then, to Wilmeg. Okay. And no sampling. Excuse me. Step 1 to Leader Laran. Does this mean we get to go and visit Sato? There you are. The Pixies were quite pleased with our tribute. They've even promised we won't have to take part in any of their games. Pixies honor this, and yeah, that's not worth a whole lot. Not that I don't trust them, but I'd rather not stay around over long in case they should change their minds. Yeah, get to visit my buddy! Wasn't Tupac also the name of one of these? Almero. Hang on. We've got Nimbus, obviously. Somebody from the Crystarium Rispa. Ken Beck, that's a Fae name. There was somebody named... Weren't they over here? Hi, Sato. Sandman. Yeah. I thought there was an Amro that was just straight up named Tupac and people made jokes about it. Was I wrong? Or was he part of a quest and I completed the quest so he's not visible anymore? That's also entirely possible. Anyway. Where is... Here we go. Ah. Volkdorf. It's so much more beautiful than I would have ever imagined. Lug? Why have you returned so soon? Lug? Ah, that must be Skip's true name. But wait, that would mean he was raised here, wouldn't it? Why do you not answer? Are you hurt? Forgive me for interrupting, but Skip has been in my care for some time now. I can assure you he cannot speak. It would appear a terrible trauma has caused him to withdraw into silence. If you know aught of what happened to him, I would hear it. I see. We brought him because we thought perhaps you might offer insight into what it is he wishes to do. I sense great turmoil within his heart. He has ever loved the children of man, but now that love gives way to fear. He had a companion once, long ago. Together they left their home behind and traveled the world, and it was that shared love of adventure that led them here to Norvrant, sparing them from the flood. The light robbed Lug of his home. In the passage of time, his companion. He wandered the land alone until eventually he happened upon Volkdorf. We took him in, raised him as kin, and offered him guidance when he came of age. He has lived with us for over a century, yet seldom does he speak his mind to me or the others. His reclusive nature has proven troublesome at times, but I know he means well. All these years, and still he mourns the loss of his companion, of the lives they touched on their adventures. As to why he might have left, I can but assume he sensed someone or something familiar to him, reminiscent of his past life. I think it may have been you that drew him away from Volkdorf. Oh, Lug. You sought man's companionship, but instead found his cruelty. I thank you both for keeping him safe. I must ask that you leave him here. We will take good care of him, I promise you. Parting is such sweet sorrow, but there will come a day when we meet again, Skip. Be well, my friend. Let's hurry back to the Crystarium. If we stay any longer, I fear I may never want to leave. Take care, buddy. Are you certain, Lug? You have been through a terrible ordeal, this is true. But there is still good in this world. I would hazard you understand this better than most. This is not a decision to be made lightly. Okay, and while we are here... Sato, I need to say hello to you. Hi, bud. Oh, it's you again. Not much has changed since your last visit, but do stay as long as you like. The better one rests today, the stronger one will be for the road tomorrow. On your journeys, I pray that you shall never want for a place to rest your weary feet. Thanks, bud. You take care of yourself. Shizune, the most amazing thing has happened. It's Skip. Lug. He's returned to the rookery. Huh? Or was I dreaming? You don't suppose this could be some cruel trick of the pixies, do you? I mean, I wouldn't rule out anything, but... Yeah, it sure looks like he back. Shizune, pray give me a moment for my heart to return to my chest. I was on my way back here when I happened to peek down at the stables and saw him. I saw Skip. Quickly, we must go and see him. Skip! By the gods, it's really you! But why would he return? You don't suppose the Amuro of Volkdorf mistreated him, do you? No. No, they were quite nice. He speaks! But I want to live here with you, Bethric, and Shizune. Oh, buddy, I have some bad news for you. I don't actually live here. He speaks! The Tupac, Amuro, and Volkdorf spoke true. You do have the gift. I'm sorry for not speaking sooner. It was not my intention to deceive you. You have nothing to apologize for. Were I in your position, I likely would have done the same. I still can't believe you're here. What exactly happened after we left you at Volkdorf? I spoke with the other Amuro of the poachers and their poison. of your kindness and how you nursed me back to health. Sensing the conflict in my heart, they bade me think long and hard on what it was I truly desired. For nigh on a century I have longed for the companionship I once shared with man. Yet it was not until I encountered the poachers that I became truly aware of his capacity for cruelty. I began to think, perhaps, all men secretly harbored such wickedness within them. That's kind of doing a disservice to your companion, isn't it? Then I thought of Shizune and the food she so lovingly made for me. It reminded me of my youth and the partner with whom I once explored the world. It reminded me that I must endeavor to seek the good in men's hearts. And I can think of no better place to do that than here at the Crystarium. If you will have me. I see no reason why not. But say you, Kanem. I would welcome Skip without question, but it is not a decision for me to make alone. I must discuss this with the other stable hands. Thank you. Thank you. Think nothing of it. A thought occurs to me. If you were to stay here at the stables, would you be able to tell us what the other Amuro are thinking? Indeed, I could. I recall them being rather jealous of the food I ate when last I was here, though they understood it was part of my treatment. Truly? Have they said anything about me? Why would they have anything to say of you? Poor buddy. Speaking of foods, Shizune, is there any chance you could prepare any of the foods from my homeland? I'm sure they would love it. What a splendid idea. Nothing brings together people, or I suppose in this case, Amuro, like a delicious meal. How about it, Shizune? Think you can prepare Amuro fare in the Barub's fashion? I will put together a list of necessary ingredients. As this is a rather special request, you can be sure your efforts will be handsomely rewarded. Wow, I've got 800 gil instead of the usual, 6. Beru feed. As usual, we need to craft 18. Alright, let's see here. We have a few things in the old retainer that we can grab. Hollandaise sauce. Oven meat. Okay. Oh, no, not things from timers. Or timed nodes. I cry. I cry. Alright. First things first. Gotta grab stuff from here. 2 black pepper. And pepper is here. And, oh, yak milk. Whoops. That's actually from the Crystarium. Tell me if I was on the right tab. Thrall is over here? No, I know he's somewhere around here. Was he not one of the ones over here? Oh, wait. Here we go. I knew it was somewhere around here. Yak milk. We need 11. And that gets us the butter we need. How much are Heaven's Lemons and Chisel Greens? Oh, I didn't misspell something on live on stream. It just is not a possessive. Heaven's Lemon. Can I buy just 2 for a reasonable price? Of course not. What about these? Nope. All right. And I'm just cheap enough that I don't really feel like... Oh, let me see something. Oh no. Because the thing is, do I really want to wait? Oh, I guess it's 2 minutes for this, but you know what? Fuck it. That probably costs as much as the teleportation would between worlds. And then do I really want to wait 8 minutes? Or I'll just buy... Ugh. I don't need 99 of them. I'm gonna buy this one. I don't care if it costs more. Oh, right, the egg. I need 2 of these. Perfect. Alright, now Ilmeg. Where in Ilmeg? Lidoron. here? Am I going in the right direction? You know what would help if I was on the right gatherer. Being on botanist helps me find botany nodes. Who would have thunk? Please just gather one more. I don't want... Yes! There we go. Let's see. Right, we want to be on culinarian. We need fermented butter. Oh, wait. I only need to craft this once. Why do I need so much? Oh, that's why I needed 11. I see. I see, I see. Hollandaise sauce. We need to craft it twice. Which means I probably don't even get to use up the, yeah, the one that I had. So I'm still gonna have an extra. Awesome. Oh, didn't need that. It's fine. It's whatever. Will this work? Not quite. Okay, is that the last one? Or do we have one more? We have one more to craft. Okay, fair enough. Isn't Skip's voice simply divine? Oh, I could listen to him talk all day. Easy there, fanboy. You've outdone yourself, Shizune. You don't mind if I have a taste, do you? Goodness me, the Amuro of Berube must have lived like kings. Their prowess continues to inspire. Expertly done. I'd better hurry this over to the stables before I'm tempted to sample more. You'll still go to visit Skip from time to time, won't you? I'm sure it would mean the world to him. It does my heart good to see an Amuro so happy and healthy. I would do anything to keep them safe. Though I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about another poacher attack. There won't always be a craftsman on hand to mix the medicines I require. I'm certain you'll find a way. Ever the optimist, I see. Well, I said I would do anything to keep them safe, and I meant it. I think it's high time I began studying medicine in earnest, for Skip and the others. You weren't doing that already? Why were you calling yourself a veterinarian? Speaking of whom, Nem said she wished to speak with me about Skip staying in the Crystarium. If you've a mind to hear what she has to say, would you care to join me? Sir! I have concerns all of a sudden. Bathrick was hoping you might stop by. There you are. As I told you before, Kanem wishes to speak with me about Skip's staying here at the Crystarium. If you would also hear what she has to say, meet us over at the rookery. I'm not sure if he's actually a veterinarian anymore. Or if he's just a guy who really likes Amuros and volunteers with the rookery sometimes. What do you suppose she has to say? Thank you for coming. I would have you hear this as well. You've come. Good. Before we begin, I would thank you again for the Berube fate you made for the Amuro. It was most excellent. The other Amuro enjoyed it as well. But I digress. Now, as you may or may not be aware, Kanem is the stable master here at the rookery. It warms my heart to see you well again, Skip. I've given the matter of your staying much thought, and there is no denying the value of your presence here at the Crystarium. Then I have your leave to stay? In a word, yes. However, everyone here must do their part. To be certain that you are able to contribute, I would have you undertake a test. A test? Yes, two in fact. First, I would have you partake of the food we provide to the other Amuro here at the stable. Being of a different breed, we must be certain our feed is suitable to your constitution. That seems reasonable enough. I do not wish to alarm you, but the stable fare of our Amuro is the same as that used by the poachers who poisoned you. Must we really subject him to this now? It's not his constitution that concerns me, but the trauma of his experience. There's only so much we can do to accommodate a single Amuro of many. It would be impractical to maintain a separate stock of food for him alone. If he proves comfortable eating it, we can discuss the next test. If there is no other way, then I must try. I believe in you, Skip. What if you just changed the feed you gave all the Amuro? Shizune, would you be willing to prepare the feed? Perhaps it will assuage his fears if he senses it was made by your hand. Thank you. Oh, yeah, leave it to me. For real, for real. For sure, for sure. If you have need of supplies, you need only ask. When you have finished, bring the feed to Bethrick. We're counting on you for that feed. Their mere thought of those poachers and their poison makes my stomach turn. But if this is what I must do to stay at the Crystarium, I will give it my all. Wait, no! Plus side, I didn't fuck up and waste excellent condition. That would have sucked on multiple levels. We're counting on you for that feed. Here you go. Another culinary masterpiece. This looks fantastic. Hands off, let the Amuro eat. You were quite skilled to master our recipes so quickly. Such quality would normally require years of training. Are you certain there is no other way? Already I can feel my stomach turning in protest. You can do it, Skip. Remember, Shizune prepared this especially for you.
It's okay, buddy. You can eat it. It'll be good. It's okay. Nom. Nom.
Good boy. This is good. More than good. This is delicious. I regret not partaking sooner. Thank you, Shizune. That's the spirit. And imagine how much more enjoyable your meals will be in the company of the other Amuro. Well done. We may move on to the next test then. Yes, of course. What would you have me do? You must fly from the belt to the Amuro launch, carrying a passenger. Ah, of course. To prepare him for the work the other Amuro carry out, yes? Precisely. All who live here at the Crystarium must do their part to support our community. For you, that part will be the transport of goods and people. I've not had a rider since the flood. Still, I am an Amuro. Such a task should prove a simple one. Oop. Come, Shizune, let's be off. No, you must take Bethrick. Me? It is clear you have formed a strong connection with Shizune, Skip. But you are not like to share any such bond with riders in your day-to-day work. But it's been too long since I've ridden. What's more, Skip has but recently recovered from his illness. Perhaps one of your stable hands. One proficient in... Such a skill is not easily forgotten. You will ride him, Bethrick. My decision is final. You may stay to observe if you like. Perhaps your presence will settle their nerves. Of course. If you will be watching, then I cannot fail. Provided I don't make a mess of things, of course. Try not to let Skip down. I'll try not to let Skip down. Landing at the Amuro launch is more difficult than one might think, but I'll guide him as best I can.
You got this, guys. I believe.
We'll be waiting for you at the belt. All right, they'll be waiting for me. Oh, wait, where? Oh, here? Okay. We can expect your attendance for this exercise, yes? I know it would mean much to Bethrick and Skip both if you were there. But also, we have an ad incoming, so we will probably get to where the quest is going to continue, and then, yeah, there's the ads. All right, I'm actually gonna put up the BRB screen for a minute and go stretch and take care of some stuff during the ad break, and I will be right back. All right, we are back. Let's head on to the exciting conclusion of the Facet of Nourishing quests. Here we go. This place again. Yeah. But it'll be okay. Not everybody here is bad. This is it, Skip. How are you feeling? Equal parts terrified and excited. It was here that I was assailed by the poachers. But as we take to the sky and fly back to the Crystarium, I intend to leave those painful memories behind. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on a minute. Isn't that... Well, B. It's that talking Amuro that got away from us the other day. No. No, it can't be. Oh, buddy. Don't you two move, you hear? We don't want any trouble. Just your feathered friend there. Don't you know who I am? Hang on, guys. Let me just change jobs real quick and take care of this. They say the tongue from an Amuro like that can cure any illness. Should fetch a nice price from those overfed prigs in Yulmore. Hey, get with the times. Yulmore isn't like that anymore. I hope. Hopak Amuro tongues have never been proven to possess such curative properties. I don't think actualing them is gonna help us in this situation. Well, it don't matter what we think. If they're willing to pay the Gil, hand over fist for a sliver of that their tongue, who are we to argue? Just say the word and I'll take care of them. We need to alert the guards somehow. If they can be apprehended and questioned, perhaps we can locate their hideout and put an end to their entire operation. It's somewhat of a gamble, but I have an idea. Skip, do you think you can lift me up into the air? Oh, he's shaking! No, not again, I can't. Buddy, oh no! What's that? Best speak up now while you still can. Chin up, Skip. We'll get through this. You'll be okay, bud. You're right. I cannot squander all you and the others have done for me. Bethrick, quickly! Wait here, Shizune. Good luck, guys. What are you lot up to now? Seriously, though, just let me change jobs real quick. Out of the way, maggot. No. We're having that tongue. Ha! Missed. Now, seriously, you guys could let me show you what a real archer can do. You biddlin' sake of piss! Or streak of piss! You gormless pile of moored shite! Don't you dare lay a hand on my Skip! Ooh, what in the hells? Huh? Should I be down here? Let's go! Right. Hello? Warner girl? Am I gonna get hit by this? Ah, my legs! I can't feel my legs! You are very lucky. Out of the way, Shizune. Now you tell me. Shit, 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 shit. Ugh. Warn me before you throw the electricity bomb. Damn it all. You'll pay for this. Seriously! Phew! At least they're gone. Are you alright? Barely! The plan was a success, and it's all thanks to you, Skip. You were so brave up there. You should be thanking Shizune, not me. She helped me find the strength to cast away my fears.
But it was you who found the strength.
And you who cast them away. And now I'm ready to complete Knem's trial. To the Crystarium!
Ah!
Okay, we're all good. And I'm sure to be impressed. Uh-huh. Skip took to the sky as if it belonged to him, and Knem bore witness to it all, from takeoff to landing. I had my doubts at first, but he has grown so much in such a short time. Soon I shall call the Crystarium home. And after I inform the guard of our recent encounter with the poachers, I shall hope that will be the last we hear of them. Let us return to the rookery.
Yep. Seriously, though, what the fuck, man?
Here we go. Where? Oh, wait, I just ran right past the door, huh? Here we go. Bethrick offered us a rather lengthy retelling of your confrontation with the poachers. And from the sounds of it, they can't have gone far. It's only a matter of time before they're found. It is good to see you have returned safe. Home at last.
Yeah.
There you are. I insisted we wait for your arrival before Knem announced her decision. After bearing witness to Skip's flight from the belt and his outstanding bravery in the face of danger, I hereby declare him fit to join the Amuro here at Tenmo's Rookery. Hey, wait a minute. If you were watching all of that, couldn't you have sent the guard to help us? Thank you. Thank you all so much. I promise to do all I can that my gift might bring man and Amuro closer together, as they once were in the days of Ronka. From what you told me earlier, you were no slouch either, Bethrick. Yes, well, I'm merely grateful I had the opportunity to overcome my apprehension of riding Amuro. How fortuitous that you chose me rather than one of your stable hands. I'm not sure I understand what it is you're implying. More importantly, this whole ordeal has taught me that it requires more than knowledge to be skilled in medicine. If I'm ever to be a truly great veterinarian, I have to let go of the past and my fears of failure. You also have to, like, study making medicine, please and thank you. It has kept me from fully committing to the care of Amuro, despite my love for them, and I suspect they could sense my trepidation. A lesson I think we all would do well to learn. Thank you again, Shizune, for all your help. And you as well, Bethrick. If your intention is to be more committed to the care of the Amuro, I hope that means we can count on you to prepare our food in the future. Ugh. Remember, commitment. For you, Skip, anything. What do you say we return to the mean, Shizune? The Amuro's medicines want for mixing, and they won't do it themselves. As long as I'm not the one doing the mixing. The future looks bright, old friend. Aw, bud. You'll come back to visit, won't you? Of course. What's wild is that, like, considering how long it seems Amuro are able to live, you could easily have a setup where, like, an Amuro stays with a family, and when their first provider retires, they get, like, it feels wrong to say they get inherited by the next generation, but, like, the next generation of the family becomes their new partner, and it would be these writers who were originally kids that they were, like, involved with the childhood of. I think that's kind of sweet. Oh, Shizune, you've done so much for me and the Amuro. I'm at a loss as to how to repay your kindness. Skip wouldn't be alive if not for you. And like as not, I would have placed the blame on anyone but myself. That all ends now. We'll do whatever it takes to ensure the Amuro never again want for succor. I have my work cut out for me, but don't be a stranger, all right? Perhaps I can even help you with something for a change. Maybe. But also, what have you been doing this entire time as a vet if, like, that's the level of medicine making and food making that you have? I mean, I guess it really shouldn't be the vet's job to make the feed, but... and there is a capstone quest. But let me check how long that is. Is it just like one quest and that's it? Or is it a whole chain? It's just the one quest, it looks like. So, alright, let's just do this quest now. I was gonna put it off for a different stream, but doesn't look like there's any reason to. Hey, Catless. Catless has a special request for the crystalline mean's most esteemed benefactor. Alright, what? What I do? There, I was thinking that today would be a wonderful day, and who should appear before me but the Warrior of Darkness herself. Sorry to ruin your day. You've been keeping busy killing eaters and wardens. We've heard all about it, and been singing your praises the whole night, or whole while. Though you've not been content to make a difference that way alone, have you? You've been indispensable to all 5 facets from what the artisans have been telling me. Speaking for the crystalline mean, I believe me when I say that we cannot thank you enough, my friend. Oh, wasn't nothing. If compliments put you off, then why don't I trouble you with a request instead? An odd but inevitable one, given that it's been a century since we have had the privilege of a proper night sky. I'd actually rather the praise over the work, but... It's great and grand, to be sure, but some of the children aren't taking to the change well. The dark is a strange and unfamiliar thing, and they see their worst fears hiding in the deeper shadows. So I have a mind to show them that they needn't fear the night. Interested in lending us a hand, Shizune? I'll do what I can. That's wonderful, because I haven't any inkling how to proceed. I myself was born after the flood, so I have honestly no idea how people used to deal with this sort of thing. Why don't you start by speaking with some of the children I mentioned? Ask them what it is about the night that bothers them, and we'll take it from there. Alright. We want to take the Ethernet to the pendants. What is it, miss? Hey, how are you handling the dark, kiddo? I don't know. The sky is pretty to look at, I suppose.
but I have my own room, you see. And when I have to go to sleep in it by myself, it's a little scary. And when you hear something out in the dark, you can't always tell who or what it is, you know? Like if it's my little brother or a ghost. Hey, miss. There's something you want to say? Yeah, hi in the dark, kiddo. Do I think the night sky is scary? Of course it's scary. Even if you closed the curtains when you were indoors, it never got as dark as it does now. It's so hard to go to sleep now, not knowing what might be out there.
Huh? What do you want? Are you scared of the dark, little boy? Am I afraid of the night? Me? It's just the sky getting dark. What's so scary about that? All the adults are happy about it, too. So if they're not worried, why should I be? I mean, it's not easy walking in the dark when you need to take a piss, but that's only because I'm afraid of bumping into something. It's not like I'm terrified of some evil monster grabbing me when I'm not looking. Nope. Uh-huh. Of course. Don't tell me you don't wonder sometimes, too. Weird noises in the night could be all sorts of things. It's normal. I'm normal.
Yeah, you are, kiddo. I've slept in the dark before, but not the dark. Not like this. I've never met a ghost, but I'm afraid that I might really soon.
I can't even tell her that there's no such thing as ghosts or anything like that. Because, like, besides the fact that I do actually legit believe in, like, there being something more beyond just, like, us. In Final Fantasy XIV, ghosts are, like, actually legit real. I've punched them before. Back already? So, what did our little ones have to say? They're big scared, ma'am. That all makes sense, I'll admit. Even the heaviest curtains never quite shut out the light. So we haven't been sleeping in true darkness for a good long while now. That can't have been good for your mental health. At their age, it's all too easy for your imagination to run wild and put strange ideas in your head. That's also not good for your mental health. Every little noise could be attributed to a slavering beast or worse. Right then. I think we know enough to put our people to work. It's time for the dedicated artisans of the crystalline mean to come together and create new products to put our children's minds at ease. That sounds like a wonderful idea. Up to now, we've devoted the bulk of our resources and manpower to shoring up our defenses against sin eaters. But now that the danger posed by that menace is much reduced, I think we can afford to diversify our efforts. After all, it'll be the children who build up our legacy in this new world of ours. Besides, I imagine the solutions we will develop will serve just as well to aid adults in living and working through the night. First order of business will be to inform the leaders of their respective facets. Iola, Theuna, Bethric, Keshire, and Frithric. Brief them on the task at hand and offer them whatever assistance they require.
Yeah!
The good captain returns, come to rescue me from a life of monotonous toil and drudgery. Thank the gods for that. Precious few people are so skilled in the art of conversation as you, my friend. I've got a job for you. The children are afraid of the dark? But the dark affords such ample opportunities for the creatures of the night to hunt and... now that I think about it, that could well be the problem, couldn't it? On the other hand, if we can help the children overcome their fears, they will surely delight in these new opportunities to study countless nocturnal creatures. The question is, how best to go about it? Well, never you mind the minutiae. I'll come up with my own unique approach soon enough. No need for you to trouble yourself further.
data pertaining to Shizune Daskar has been encrypted under the Protect Protocol. Your personal information is safe with me. Thank God. Shizune, how does this morning find you? Is this a social call, or do you have a commission to make? A commission, actually. I see. Indeed, the creativity of a child's imagination is unrivaled, and the darkness makes for quiet the canvas. I'm sure they've thought up all manner of terrifying creatures. That reminds me. I've got to tell Naughty again to stop roaming about at night. If the children keep bumping into it, they're going to be too afraid to relieve themselves at night. We're so terrified they do it before they make it to the facilities. But back to this project of ours. Honestly, I think we can handle this all by ourselves. I know Catalyst asked you to help us out, but after everything you've done for us, I think it's past time we proved how far we've come. I mean it, really. Head to the stairs, have a cup of tea, or a pint of ale even. Relax and leave the labor to someone else for a change. How about a mug of cocoa? That's more my thing. What you cooking? Ooh, what are you cooking? Speaking of, can I talk to you three? Don't you worry. No matter what problems show up, my trusty hammer and I will be here to beat them down. Fear not, for the iron bellows. I, Suren, will endeavor to educate Colonna and Iola in the lost art of common sense. Oh boy, what about Iceman? You were a big help, Shizune. But I think between the four of us, we can keep the bellows running without resorting to a diet of worms. Probably. Wow, such confidence. Hey there, Shizune. To what do I owe the pleasure? Don't tell me you're getting sweet on me. No, you're not my type. Trust me. Well. So Catalyst wants us all to pitch in and find a way to comfort the little ones jumping at shadows. Good for her. It's not as though I don't understand. Even big, strong adults like you and me have imaginations that can run wild, especially in the dark of night. No need to consult with the others, though. I'll take the lead in this. I have a mind to show you and her what we can do, so you just sit back and wait. You'll see, Shizune. The only thing more beautiful and impressive than yours truly is the masterpiece we'll forge for the children. Okay. Puriel is showing definite signs of improvement. We have you, Frithric, and Lob to thank for that. The three of you showed me that an important role in the Facet, what an important role the Facet plays in keeping the citizenry in good health. And I'll be sure to teach the younger members to think beyond simply reeling in as many fish as possible. Now that word is getting around about the benefits of eating more varied meals, the fishmongers have been placing all sorts of orders with us. Of course, we've risen to the challenge. Hello, Shizune. Got business with the Facet of Fishing? Or with me personally? Both? Something to put the little ones' minds at ease in the dark, eh? It so happens I might have come across something ideal for this very purpose. I'd need to cobble together this and that first, though. Though it'd still be a largely natural solution. But one I'm confident the children will enjoy. Yes, I think this just might work. I'll not need along, though. Will need to... Oh, I should say no more. Better to surprise everyone, I think. I promise you won't be disappointed. Well met, Shizune. How wonderful it is to see you again. Come to while away the quiet hours discussing Amuro husbandry? No? Exactly. The children are afraid of the night? Interesting. Very interesting.
I wonder if some of the younger Amuro are of similar mind. I shall have to consult with Skip just in case. Wait, what were we talking about again? Ah, yes. The key factors which determine whether or not certain recessive traits manifest in a given Amuro. That's not what we were talking about. It was a joke, a joke! When you give me that look, or when you give me that look, it's a joke. What look? I want to know. Rest assured that this project to allay the children's fears shall have my undivided attention. I should think myself more than capable of determining and crafting the perfect solution to their problem. I was a child once, after all, and indeed, I am arguably still a child at heart. Did you manage to speak with everyone? I did. I didn't intend for them to develop individual solutions. It's sounding more like a competition than a collaborative effort. On the other hand, if they're so motivated to demonstrate their abilities, who are we to deny them? This is your fault, really. Only you hadn't gone and inspired them. Anyway, let's call the children out, or to gather in the rotunda for the unveiling. You'll wait with them too, won't you? I think the artisans are doing this as much for you as they are for them. Yeah, sure. Let me shuffle some stuff around on my desk. Much better. Alright. And we're supposed to wait here. Oh, pretty. It's so pretty. Of course it is. For the finest smiths in all of Lakeland. All of Norvant, I'd wager. A little project like this is less troublesome than breaking in a new pair of boots. I like the light of this one. It's nice and warm. I see you are a young man of refined tastes. Light is the product of an alchemical reaction that can be sustained with minimal effort, generating a softer light that will not inconvenience the Amuro in our care. I think this one's the best. Cute, isn't it? And if it stops working, you need only bring it to me, and I'll get it back in working order straight away. A glowing flower! I've never seen one of those. I'll bet you've never seen something so amazing before, have you? But this is only the beginning. If you'd like, I can teach you about all kinds of rare and wondrous plants. Talk about things you've never seen before. How does it glow like that? Believe it or not, it's seaweed, a unique variety that glows in the dark. I first discovered it when fishing off the coast of Calusia. I mean, that's also a, oh, they're not called Sahagin here. But, it's their design. Curious methods notwithstanding. What matters is that the children all seem delighted, don't you think? Oh, kiddo, what's wrong? My father looked so happy when he saw the night sky. So even though deep down I was scared, I didn't want to say anything. It's not so bad, though. So long as we've got all these little lights up here, so long as we've got all those little lights up there and ours down here, it's like a whole new world when the sun's not out.
new world, with new things to see and places to explore. And we wouldn't have it if the night never came in the first place, would we? Oh, look, they discovered fireworks. Wow, what are those? So many explosions. They're like flowers blooming. Little surprise I cooked up for the children with the Exarch's help. Fireworks. And a taste of home for you, I'm told. Yeah. The mean was all I ever had. The mean was all I had after I lost my own child, along with my husband. All the love I would have given them, I poured into my work for the Crystarium instead, hoping to fill the hole in my heart, or at least help me to pretend it wasn't there. Whether it was right or wise to try, I don't know. But seeing these little ones' faces lit up in the dark, I feel I can finally say I don't regret it. Those two would have enjoyed this, I reckon. Oh, god damn it. This is making me cry. But they'd want us to enjoy it for ourselves, too. As would all our other loved ones who couldn't be here with us today. Remember, Shizune, the best way to honor the dead is to live. It's true. Also, hang on. What? Yeah, I agree. The best way to honor the dead is to live, and the biggest fuck you can give to the people who want you dead is to live. And live life to the fullest. Alright. That was the capstone quest for the the crystalline mean. And now, since we have the time for it, let us head over to, I believe, reputation-wise, yeah, we've got to do the pixies. We've kind of been sitting on this for a while, huh? But we started the stream late, which means I should really have it go late. So, what's up, guys? Purebeck looks ready to curl up and sleep on the spot. Oh boy, mood. Shizune, I feel so sleepy. Is this the effect of Onlad's spell? Or Onlad's spell? Given that they tried to plant a nightmare in you, it's little wonder you should feel drowsy. If the urge is so strong, why don't you just sleep? Not on your life. If I have a nightmare, they'll come and suck on me. Ah, phrasing! If you're not tormented by an unfulfilled need, you shouldn't be plagued by nightmares. But in the event that you are, or that you were, yes, I would suck on you. Phrasing! I'm never going to sleep again. Never, ever. If you say so. Now then, may I suggest we inspect the Meg for anomalies? And while we're there, perhaps we can look in on the little girl in Slitherbow. Once. Oh, yep. Yep. Same thing you always say. Yep. All right. Did I ever check out this little gingerbread house? I don't remember. I kind of want this little Moogle. Is it a cookie? I was gonna say standee, but I want that Moogle cookie as a housing item. Because Moogle. Damn it, it doesn't even look like gingerbread. It looks like waffle. Like, it looks like it's made. I was gonna say waffle cookie, but what's it called? Stroopwafel, or like a really dark square pizzelle. Is there anything interesting about this house? No? It's just here? Okay. Man, I want to just, like, take a big chomp out of these dollops of frosting? Whipped cream? Meringue? Oh, they're messing around with the flour. Cute. Why aren't these housing items? Come on, Square. Let us have fun things. What would Tierbeck's nightmare taste like, I wonder? With her talent, this little girl should be able to tell us about her dreams in more detail. Oh, I can barely keep my eyes open. I had a feeling that we would meet here again ere long. I take it you've not had nightmares since. All is well with you, little one? Yes, thank you. Now that the fear of failure no longer consumes me, a pall has lifted from my heart. I feel happier than I have in a long time. That's wonderful to hear. Now, tell me, did you meet Anlad, the pale pixie, in your dreams? Only briefly, but that was enough for me to see their torment. Theirs is a lonely soul, one which draws powerful emotions to it. And though I only caught fragments in the deepest depths of their heart, I glimpsed this realm, and I glimpsed you, Tierbeck. What? Me? Feeling sorry for Anlad, I befriended them, but I ended up being caught in that nightmare. Oh, I'm sorry, but I must go. My mother is calling. Anlad has an empty vessel. Anlad was as an empty vessel, highly susceptible to outside influence, and it's difficult to imagine a stronger influence than that of the Fairy King. The previous Titania must have really cared about Tierbeck. Anlad might have spurned me, but I won't give up. I want to become their friend. I truly do. I feel their loneliness so very keenly, and I think it's because of all the mortal hearts I've glimpsed, together with you and Ezel. What do you mean, low battery? Hang on. Ugh. Hopefully that fixed it. I don't know why, but when I think about Anlad, my chest tightens up. Am I being strange? And if I were, would you still stand by me? Or would you run for the hills?
It wouldn't be the first strange friend I've had.
Eccentric or no, we're with you. I'm no stranger to strange friends. Hear, hear. We've come this far together. We're with you to the end. Thank you, Shizune. Hazel. With that settled, let's discuss our next course of action. Now, you said that the fifth gate didn't exist prior to the nightmares. Yes, we fashioned only 4. Someone else must have crafted the 5th, or created the 5th. Someone as skilled in manipulating dreams as me. This is problematic indeed. Up till now, we've lifted the seals by vanquishing the nightmares in the regions beyond the gates. This time, however, we do not know where the gate leads. Hold on now. If Anlad was in Limeg, does that mean... The likelihood is passing high. The place is Ilmeg, and the fact that the gate is sealed means that an individual already exists who is the source of the nightmares. Someone here in the Fairy Kingdom who is constantly plagued by terrible dreams. I can't imagine anyone more likely than Anlad themselves. So we help Anlad like we help the children. Free them from the nightmare that's... Can't fight it anymore. Aw, she's kind of cute. It was only a question of when. Let's leave here back to rest for now, and do what we can in the meantime. So, if we are to help Anlad, it is essential that we understand them. To that end, I suggest that we learn all that we can of the previous Titania by speaking with the faithful. Let's split up for this task and reconvene here afterwards. Okay. Probably easiest to just do it this way. Start here, go to Flaeni, and in Lira Laran. At which point we will be right where we need to be to get back into where? Who am I supposed to talk to? Wait, do I get to talk to Seto? Damn, nope. Somebody near Seto, though? Somebody on this side of the enclosure? Let's see. Ah. Curious about the previous Titania, you say? Of course, I should be glad to tell you what I know. Uh-oh. It's me. When they became a Sin Eater, it was with great sorrow that we resolved to seal them away inside Liagia. Here Beck opposed the decision to the last. I cannot claim to know the heart of a pixie, but if I were Titania, I would have liked nothing more than to be praised, to be remembered. Now then, if I may ask, are you not being subjected to mischief? For your own good, I advise against getting too intimate with the pixies. Oh, way too late for that one. Way too late. The ship has sailed and arrived at its destination with that one. We'll just fly to try and find it, since it's saying up. Down.
Where? Ah.
You wish to know about our previous monarch? As I recall, before their ascension, they were exceptional at wielding the power of nature. Oh, and they were seldom seen without their bosom friend, a pixie of pink. The tragic manner of their downfall is a source of immeasurable pain for us. Never will we forget their sacrifice. Payment for the information? No, that will not be necessary. If anything, we are the ones who owe you thanks for setting our monarch free.
Again, I think that debt has been paid a couple times over at this point, but okay. Like, you guys helped me take on Va3. And then helped me with Elidibus. I think at this point we are square. No, where? Oh, where? No? Let me zoom in a little bit. Oh, somebody over here? Yes.
The old Titania? Of course! How could we forget? They protected us from the Sin Eaters, and we're forever grateful. I even remember them before they became king. They weren't so different from the rest of us. Aye, they liked making mischief, drinking milk, rollicking in dreams. All the usual pixie pleasures. It must have been hard for them, alone inside that castle. But enough about that. Play with me, play with me! It isn't fair that Tyr Beck gets to spend all that time with you.
Take it up with Titania, honestly.
There you are, Shizune. What were you able to learn about Titania?
They had a really strong friendship with... Oh, hey, there you are.
What about crying while I slept? And people complain that pixies have no propriety. Dear Beck, you're awake! But to know that everyone still remembers my friend, still remembers their sacrifice, it makes me happier than I can say. It was plain that the two of you were the closest of friends. All the faithful with whom I spoke attested to that. With my obsession for dreams, I was considered strange even among the pixie kind. No one wanted anything to do with me, and they accepted me as I was. Without them, I would have been all alone, like Anlad. I see now. Anlad. They're the pixie I used to be. Like me, all they need is for someone to accept them as they are. I see. Self-actualization, I believe my master called this need, and I dare say it will provide us with a clue to unsealing the final gate. It doesn't matter whose soul Anlad was born from. It doesn't matter whose ether they inherited. They're a pixie like the rest of us. As a fellow pixie, I can't let them suffer anymore. I can't let them stay in that dark, lonely place. What's more, I can't help but feel that my friend was the one who guided them to me. They loved everyone. They did. No one should be alone. I can almost hear them say. They reached their hand out to me once upon a time. Now it's my turn to reach my hand out to Anlad. Come, let's go to Lee Meg and find Anlad. If we have to, we'll pound on the gate until they come out. Something's not right. What's happening? happening?
I don't know.
You're back! Thank heavens you're here! There's trouble in Lee Meg. Terrible trouble. What is it? I can't say for certain, but there's a power welling up within. Terrible power. What? Could it be Anlad? I'm going inside. If it's Anlad, I'm the only one who can stop them. Now wait just a... Confound it. I'm going with you.
Well, I guess it's time for me to keep these two out of trouble.
If you go there too, there's no guarantee you'll come out alive. But please, go anyway. Go and help Tyrback.
Let's go. Oh.
No! My precious Lee Meg!
That's a bad thing.
Anlad's power is running rampant. Questioning their own existence, they are causing their existence to unravel. Lee Meg along with it. If this realm collapses, there's no telling how the minds of those whose dreams are connected to it will be affected. Yet one thing is all but certain. Anlad themselves will disappear. No! They're my friend! I can't let that happen! Please help me, please help me help, Anlad.
Yeah, let's go.
When I was thirsty, no one gave me anything to drink. When I wanted to play, they drove me away. I just wanted a friend. Wanted someone to tell me that that I did well. But everyone treats me like a plague.
A dancing plague? I mean, what?
I shouldn't have been born.
Well, kind of, I guess, punch their depression. Only curing it was so easy in real life, right?
You think that all this came from Anlad's heart? Come on, we have to hurry and find them.
What? What's this? A clouded dream?
This mist, it's a nightmare that plagued one of the children.
What if I punch it? Oh. Here we go. Okay. We just need to let Ezel nom nom. Oh, and then I beat it up. Got it. Oh, no, not enough. Okay. We've snoozed the Twitch ad. We're good. Yeah, that's really bad timing for us. Ugh. I'm also not doing my red mage rotation right. It's annoying. Okay, things look a little more normal here. I can't control my power. Oh, come back.
Stay away from me! Stay away!
Alright, eat up, Ezel. There we go. Now, this way? Yes. Oh, there we go. Let me hit. Let me punch. It's adorable. Why haven't we gotten this as a mount yet? It would be super cute. Oh, there they are. Get out. Get out of my head. Unload, wait. We want to help you. I have a bad feeling about this. Nightmares from Raktika. Okay. Let me at him. Uh-oh. No, they're crying. Allah, come back. Allah, it's fading fast. We don't have much time. This way? Is this? Oh. Oh boy. We'll take care of the worm first, and then if I need to worry about the water bubbles, we will. But we didn't. Yeah, okay. Help me! Somebody! I'm trying to. I can't take it anymore. I just want to disappear. No. Not on my watch. Brace yourself. This is the mother of all. Good work, Ezel. Shizune, get ready. I've been ready. Oh, that's no big deal. Oh, lad, it's all right. We're fighting with you. It's no use. I'm no use. Yes. 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 Embrace your self-doubt, your fear. Hatred. Shut up. The wretched world has given you naught but torment. You will reward them when kind. Give them their deepest, darkest nightmares. Okay, that's enough out of you. Is this actually from Onlad, or is this like a void scent that's been taking advantage of them this entire time? A void scent or something else, I should say.
I'm a plague. I'm a plague. My existence will... Not good. We must vanquish the nightmare before it's too late. Trying to... I wonder, can I heal them? Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There, we're good. Oh. Okay. Face you away from everybody. Nope. Nice try. Missed. I am oh so very good at this game. Nope. Ha. We win! It's over. You're free now, I'm not. The nightmare is fading. We did it! Yeah, we did. Oh! There they go! Silly Pixie! Don't lose control like that ever again! That nightmare of yours was no joke! My nightmare? Yes, yours! And it caused a great deal of trouble. You're okay now. I'm sorry. Well, all good, all well and good to apologize. But don't you think you have something else to say to Shizune? She's the one who vanquished your nightmare. I was dreaming that I was imprisoned alone inside a great castle. I was so lonely and scared. It was so terribly silent. I felt as though I was losing myself. But you came, Shizune. You came and freed me. Thank you. It was harder the first time. So, Anlad, now that your nightmare's gone, we can make lots and lots of fun dreams together. But I don't know how to make fun dreams. I'm afraid I'll only make more nightmares. Look, it's true that you're a little different from the rest of us. It's true you have a few things to learn. But there's no need to rush. Just do what you think feels right, and all will be well. Even if you do end up crafting a nightmare, there's no need to fret. Hazel here will make short work of it. Just so! I only ask that you don't keep the dreamer for yourself, Snort. And if that happens, we'll just fix up the nightmare. Add a pinch of pixie magic to make it fun again. Did you know, Anlad? Like a rainbow that appears after the storm, no dream is more beautiful than the one you see after conquering a nightmare. So I want you to fly tall, because if you're one of us, because you're one of us, a proud pixie of Ilmag. That's right! Rain, hail, or shine, the kingdom of rainbows is your home. Here, you can always be yourself. Yay! I can be myself. Mm-hmm. I'm smiling! Baby! My heart swells with song. I can't help but want to dance. Yes, that's the way. Do as your heart bids you, and dance with me. Cute. What's it gonna do? Show me. Oh! I forgot about this tree. Oh, that really does bring it all together, huh? Good heavens, it's beautiful! See, lad? I knew you had it in you. This is what it means to have fun. I never imagined it would feel so amazing. Come, Shizune. Come and play with us. Okay. Yeah, I can't postpone ads on Twitch anymore, so, but hey, we finished the actual quest in time. I'll probably frolic during the ad, and then, by freeing Anlad from their nightmares, you and yours have reclaimed all the dreams in Norvrant. Forever young and carefree, the pixies shall frolic with their guests in Limeg, this night and all the nights to come. Yeah, I'm gonna frolic around in Limeg a little bit during the ads, and then we'll figure out who to... Oh, yeah, because the quest isn't quite done. So we'll finish the quest after the ads.
But in the meantime, let us frolic. Oh, that's right. I haven't been here since before the graphics update. Holy shit, wait a minute. Yeah, I kind of forgot there was plant matter here to frolic in. So I didn't bother coming here on my main. Whoops. I am going to... Oh, wait a minute. That's right. I don't have to be on a ranged viz anymore for this kind of thing. Because we have jog now. What does that mean for Peloton? Good question. Is that a Moogle? Wait a minute. Okay, it's a stuffed Moogle, like a plushie, I'm assuming, but... Oh, why don't we have Moogle plushies with the different colored palms? And I want this, too, for housing. Yoshi P. Oh, there's little minions here. Little baby Moogle? This is my favorite place in all of Lemeg. I'm declaring it now. Little me kitten! But I want to check out the tree, because it looks climbable. There we go. Aw, kiddos! Are they talking about racing up the tree? I'm gonna get there first. Oh, more kiddo. What do you say? Oh. Oh, look how cute these three are! Babies! Oh, hammocks. Real hammock? Oh, real hammock! Guys, it's a real hammock! It's not fake! And welcome back from the ads, everybody! Alright, and remember, there is currently a poll going on in... Oh, wait, no. The poll should have concluded by now. What are they making me do? Let's see here. So if I'm at 100 subs by the end of April, there's going to be a Phasmophobia stream. So yeah, if you guys want me to play Phasmophobia with members of the pantry, make sure to subscribe on Twitch. Also, we are currently raising money for the Alzheimer's Association. So there's that too. Okay. Anyway. Oh, such fun! This is all new to me, but somehow it feels nostalgic, as if I've found a missing part of myself. In Onlot's marvelous creations, I can fairly sense Titania's hand. And though it was for but a moment, I thought I saw not 2, but 3 pixies dancing. Oh. Do you see all of this, Shizune? This is our precious Lemeg, and if it weren't for you, it wouldn't still be here. And neither would this hopelessly silly pixie. Am I silly? Oh yes, you're the silliest, and dearest of all. I must say, when they behave thus, pixies can be quite adorable. Yeah, hang on to that feeling. From here on, Shizune,
I'll continue to watch over Lee Meg with my friends. We'll revel and relic and make sure that the garden is always filled with fun. Indifferent though our kinds may be, I count you among the very best of friends. So please, come and visit us often and play with us. Why don't we turn her into a leafman? That way she can stay with us forever.
Please, no. I'll tell the current Titania.
Unlad, if there's one thing you must never do, it's lay a hand on Shizune. All right, if you say so. Right, I should assure everyone outside that all is well again. Let's return to Leader Laran for now. Yeah, let's do this. Tierbuck and the others are happy, and that makes me happy. Yay! And if you're happy, I'm happy. Okay, which involves less running. Actually, going to the exit. Cool. Let me out. By my conjecture, the soul from which Anlad was born was no different from that of ordinary pixies. The ether that quickened them, however, was far from ordinary. The ether of the fallen Titania. Based on their dreams of the castle, we may be certain of this. Not so certain, however, is whether this union between ether and soul happened by chance or design. The academic in me can't help but wonder, but I doubt that question shall ever be answered.
You mean like Titania's will to live caused them to be reborn?
I've told the other pixies about everything. They understand now that Anlad isn't a danger, and welcome them as one of us. It's simple like that with our kind. And though we've restored Lee Meg to its full splendor, it doesn't mean our work is done. We need to ensure that the realm is always beautiful and filled with fun. And for this, we need to keep on collecting dream bubbles. I hope that you'll continue to lend the dream spinners a helping hand, Shizune, for the fun and happiness of pixies and mortals alike.
Will do. That being said, I'm gonna wrap up the stream for tonight. Thank you everybody so much for joining me. If you haven't already. Oh wait, let's also... But yeah, if you haven't already, please be sure to give me a follow on Twitch. Subscribe on YouTube. Yeah, Porksy Horn. Subscribe on Twitch. Keep me at 100 subs by the end of April, and I'll play Phasmophobia and try really, really hard not to spend the entire time hiding in the van. Smile. But yeah, we'll play Phasmophobia with members of the pantry. If you want to become a part of the pantry, follow, subscribe. Also be sure to join the Discord. That's the best way to keep up with what's going on with the channel. Get behind the scenes stuff about what's going on with the channel and talk to me and other members of the pantry. If you're a subscriber on Twitch, you'll also have access to the snack bar. If you want other ways to support me, you can become a coffee biscuit on my coffee. Or just buy me a coffee as a one-time thing. Whatever works for you. But for $3 a month, you get access to my extended VTuber lore. If you like magical girls, if a combination of Sailor Moon, Pretty Cure, and Cardcaptor Sakura, but where the main character is a like a freelancer in her 30s, if that appeals to you, go check out my lore, because that's what it is. First chapter, which is my origin story, is available for free. If you want to read the rest, it is $3 a month. But yeah. And yeah, you can also follow me on Tumblr and Blue Sky at Cheese. I will be back tomorrow at 7:30 Central, but we'll be going back into Infinity Nikki. I need to figure out what we're doing on Sunday. I might do a Sunday stream of Infinity Nikki before we go back into Final Fantasy 14, since my plan originally involved me not playing 14 tonight and playing Infinity Nikki and getting some stuff done tonight, but I forgot the game. I didn't realize the game was going to be in maintenance until like this morning. So yeah. But tomorrow we will be doing the last 2 factions, assuming I don't need to like get some more stats for things. But we've got 2 more sovereigns that we at least need to do good enough with that we can get crafting materials to finish the miracle outfit. And then we can finish the story, and then it's on to doing at least some select side quests for the story and world exploration stuff. I'm probably not going to do every side quest in the game on stream, but, you know, we'll see what happens. And then, yeah, we'll be going back to Final Fantasy 14. I am going to, we're on 5.3, which means we need to do, 5.3 Bolja still, 5.3 Ishgard restoration quests. We finished Facets. Oh, we need to do the Void quests. So yeah, this month is basically going to be finishing 5.3 content, basically getting everything before 5.4 done, and also finishing up any Infinity Nikki side quests we want to do. And then I'm taking a break in May, because I haven't had a vacation in a long time, and also there's an anime convention that I go to every year that's in May, and I'd be taking 2 weeks off for that anyway. So I decided, why not just take off the whole month? And then when I get back in June, we'll be returning to our regular Final Fantasy 14 programming with 5.4, the lead up to Endwalker. And yeah, so that's where we are at this point. Again, thank you everybody so much for joining me. Let's find somebody to raid on Twitch. Who do we want to raid? We haven't found anybody new to raid in Final Fantasy 14 in a while, so do we want to do that? Is there a sprout that we can water? Is there a sprout? Looking for a sprout. It's a lot of people doing raids, and I'm trying so hard to avoid spoilers because I actually haven't had a chance to do the raids yet. Ooh, we've got a sprout who's in both Shadowbringers. Oh, they're doing the Sorrows of Warlick quests. I feel weird going into those from happy little Strem here. Somebody's doing a chill little fishing stream. Let's raid them. Knuti? I don't know how they pronounce it, but Knut Automata, Knut Automata, something like that. We're gonna raid them. So I'm gonna sign off for tonight. Until I see you guys again, I hope you have a good night. Stay safe, stay healthy, and take care. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh, also thank you for everybody who was watching on YouTube. I appreciate you too. What's up, VOD gang, if I have one. All right, peace.